G'day there, thanks for tuning in. Aussie Roadshow back again, and big hello to my new subscribers. I've picked up so many new subbers in the last couple of weeks, it's just unbelievable, so thank you for that. And I'm starting off today's video with a couple of things that John at Oz Video Collection sent me in exchange for the Blood-Sucking Freaks VHS that I sent him. And yes, they're real, and I got them safely, and yes, I've been looking for the Coffin Box of Fright Night 2 for a long time. And I remember this in video stores. I used to stick it like on the shelf this way because it's too big and stuff, but it is absolutely fantastic, and like you said, the tape is in superb condition. It's kind of like, reminds me of a new release really. It's really good condition, so thank you so much for that. And also to Evil Eyes, yes, it's real, they're real. I cleaned off the sticky bit there, which I presume was a rating sticker, and I don't know if you knew this, John, but there was a little hair stuck on there about this long. I was solidly shocked, so I cleaned it all off, and no, it wasn't my pube because I don't have dark hair. And look here, I've got a new package today. I did a trade with a guy on YouTube who goes under the name of Moviegems, so check out his channel. It's to the right there. Is that right? Yeah, no, left, that way. Whatever. I have never seen something packaged so well. I mean, it is really well packed. I reckon I could throw this off the top of a building and it would be fine. Throw it into the Pacific Ocean for 20 years and it wouldn't get any problem at all. So that is fantastic packaging, and I hope you get the one I sent you back soon. I don't know how I'm going to tackle this package. So I got out the kitchen scissors. You know, this is what you use to chop up chickens. So let's see how we go. Now let me ask you this question. Are you an eBay seller? Because if you are, that is how you package shit. You don't fucking shove it in an envelope. Fantastic, that was awesome. So let's have a look. I have a new Roadshow, Black Bullet. I haven't obviously found this one until now. So that is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for that. And I think that's known as Truck Turner in North America. Black Bullet here. Yes. A bit of exploitation with Hostage, and I don't think this is on DVD at this stage, but I've been looking for a copy of that for ages in any condition, so I'm really pleased about that. And Hellraiser, the original Village Roadshow version, the graphic uncut version. That's because look at that, that's so cool. That's because in the cinema they cut it down for an M rating so it would earn more money. And in fact they did that with other movies in the 80s too. So anyway, that's fantastic. Really pleased about that. Fantastic quality, blah blah blah. So thank you so much for that, Mr. Movie Gems. I'm really pleased. Actually, here's another Village Roadshow that was cut for ratings reasons and released uncut on home video, and that's Angel Heart. I think this film had a lot of censorship trouble around the world. So, but not so here, so there you go. Thought I'd drag that out. I wanted that to accompany that by virtue of the fact that they are both unedited. Hey, check out my awesome new daybill I got of Russ Meyer's Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, just as monocolour. But that's cool, you can tell it's an Aussie one with that big fat R rating. I'm a huge fan of Russ Meyer's movies, and suffice to say I have all of the local releases, which I've just laid out there. It's glaring a bit. If you've never seen a Russ Meyer film, do consider checking at least one out before you die, because truly you've never seen so many buxom women outside of porn in one film, and they are great fun, crazy little movies, and do consider checking them out if you get a chance. Speaking of porn, I've acquired a new Palace Vibrant. Anyone who's familiar with my channel knows that I collect quite a few Palace labels, and this is one of them. So if you have any of these and are willing to let them go, then let me know and we'll see if we can come up with something, an arrangement. Nurses of the 407 was from 1981 or 82. early 80s adult entertainment. And Wobbler 43 might be interested to know that this was in fact released on Palace X as well. It's got Jesse St James and Paul Thomas in it, and it's a great little piece of early 80s American smut. Glad to have that. Now I'll give you a bit of useless trivia about this film. If you're a fan of Ken Russell, which I am, particularly of Crimes of Passion, which is also on this box set, my latest box set by the way. If you're a fan of this film, there's actually a scene in it where a character by the name of Bobby Grady breaks into a hotel room and he turns on the TV and there's a porno movie showing. If you ever wondered what that film was, it's this one. There you go. Speaking of Ken Russell, also have Whore in the Big Box Roadshow. Great film. I love Teresa Russell, and the opening credits on this are fantastic. If you ever see this film, that song at the start of the opening credits is like an earworm that will never leave you. I watched this with my mum because my mum had to rent this one, I think. No, it might have been 18, I can't remember, but I did watch it with my mother. Speaking of early 90s big box roadshows, I've picked out a few more. It's just a selection today I wanted to show you. And first of all, Boxing Helena. This is another one I saw at the movies, and look, the critics absolutely slammed it, except for this quote slut here. But this film was so bad it has to be seen to be believed. I mean, anything that Julian Sands was in the 90s was pretty shit anyway. And I'll show you another one he was in. Husbands and Lovers. I haven't watched this as yet. I've got to be careful, there might be nudity. There you go, have to cover it all over. I haven't watched it, so it's probably shit. Poison Ivy. I loved this film. I love Drew Barrymore, and that was a good little film from the 90s. Domino, remember this, with Bridget Nielsen. What the hell is this woman doing now? Is she like working in Vegas or something? And guess who else is in it? David Warback from The Beyond. Now I've never watched this film, so I don't know what it's like. I'm going to leave that out and check it out later on. Check out a couple of Roman Polanski films from 92 and 94. This is a great little thriller, by the way, pretty underrated, and if you ever get a chance, check it out as well, pretty good. And the other one, Bitter Moon. I haven't seen this since it first came out, but I recall liking it, and needless to say it's got Peter Coyote in it. I presume that is dairy product coming out of her mouth. Picked up a great box set called The Hammer House of Horror. Picked it up for about $22, something like that at JB. And this is well out of print now, so I'm really lucky to have found it. But this is a collection of the Hammer TV series from the United Kingdom. And there's about 13 episodes. It runs for well over 600 minutes. And the only one I've watched so far is the first one, The House That Bled to Death, which is fantastic. So, like I said, out of print. I don't think you can get this one anymore, but very nice little addition to the collection. And finally for today, a few $5 delights from Top End Discs on DVD. Starting off with Tales of Terror. I haven't seen this before. It's still in its plastic. I haven't opened it yet. So I'm looking forward to watching that because I like these sort of old things. Pretty cool. The Island with Michael Caine. It's been many years since I've seen this one, so I thought I'd pick that up. Insignificance with Nicholas Roeg. Again, another one I haven't seen for many years. Very strange film from memory. Picked up a new Jacques Tati film with Parade. Picked up a box set of his way back when. So needless to say, I thought I'd pick that up for cheap. And also this really weird film from Marco Ferreri called Bye Bye Monkey. It's not often that you see films where women sexually assault men. And look at that. With ratings advice like that, why not? And of course that one goes nicely with La Grande Bouffe, Marco Ferreri as well. I must admit I didn't like this film too much. I thought it was really gluttonous and disgusting until the very end when the folks got their just desserts. But anyway, that's it for today. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. Probably a DVD update because I've got quite a few to show you. But anyway, look, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thanks for subbing. You guys are awesome, and yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.